I'm in my living room right now where there's a lot of really natural light, and so I thought we should change it up a little bit. So yeah, did you guys happen to see the epic toast video that I did on the Honeysuckle catering channel? Oh, there's 26 toast ideas that I presented, and the reason why it was 26 was because I can't count. I made all these toasts and I thought I was at 25, but when we edited the video there was an extra one, so I was like, oh shoot, okay, well let's just do one as a bonus. So it all worked out but I was not intending to do 26. It was so much fun doing this video, and I really wanted to give each one a name, kind of like they do at the restaurant. So the first one was the Nutella with strawberries and sprinkled almonds, where I called the basic B because for some reason I was scrolling through my Instagram and then one of my friends was like, I'm being so basic, and he was eating like a toast or something too, so I was like, oh, that's kind of a fun name, just something that's very basic. By no means is it a B or anything, but yeah, these are just fun names. One of my favorite names that I came up with was the K-pop for the avocado, kimchi, and Monterey Jack cheese, a fried egg, and then sriracha. Oh my gosh, like an explosion of flavors, right? The inspiration behind that was through a bibimbap bowl, but instead of like bibimbap with rice and all that other stuff, I put it on a toast. And for me and my husband, we love the fusion of like a Korean and Mexican spin on things. So we always put cheese, and sometimes we'll do like carnitas with kimchi just because it pairs so well. So here we have the avocado with kimchi and Monterey Jack and then a fried egg and all those other flavors in there. I decided, hey, it's like K-pop. Originally I was gonna call it the kimchi, but I didn't feel like it was a good description of what this was, so K-pop was just really fun. The tiramisu toast, I was going through Pinterest just to get some inspiration, and I saw someone just make regular old tiramisu, and I was like, what if instead I used toast instead of lady fingers and we just put like the mascarpone spread on there and kind of follow like a simple idea on that. So I came up with that, did it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I also have to give credit to my husband for the panella, because I bought a whole pineapple and I didn't know which direction I wanted to take it. And so I asked him, what should I do with the pineapple? And he said, how about with Nutella, because he had seen edible arrangements, you know, those like gift that people send to you, but instead of flowers they're like cut out fruits that's dipped in chocolate and whatnot. That could be good, but that sounds kind of plain. So I thought about how I could make it a little bit more interesting, so I sprinkled brown sugar on there and then I bruleed it. The inspiration was like a pineapple upside down cake where it's nice and caramelized at the bottom, where it brings out all the sugars from the pineapple. I thought that would be so excellent, and we tried it and it totally worked. Oh my gosh, that was actually one of my favorite that we just came up with on a whim. And then the honey toast. Can I just tell you that I am a huge fan of honey toast now? Okay, so first things first, it's incredibly difficult to find unsliced honey toast. I went to Ranch 99 and everything was packaged already and sliced, so I didn't know where to go. I asked them if they had any unsliced and they said no. And since they don't bake it in-house there, it was nearly impossible. So I had to dig deep and figure out where I could go. So we went to Mitsuwa in San Jose, or I thought maybe they might have it, and they actually didn't. Everything was also sliced, and it's all by one bakery called Sogo that they all get their breads from. So I didn't know where Sogo was located, and I didn't really have time to go out there and search. So there was another bakery called Clover, and through the windows I could see that they had thick Texas toast, but that would not work. Unfortunately, they were closed, so I couldn't go in there and ask them. Oh, my foot's falling asleep. So then there was a Paris baguette, and so I went in there and they had these milk toast. Again, it was sliced. I kind of snooped around in the back, and the cool thing about Paris baguette is that they have like an open bakery kitchen, so I can look in to see all the bakers doing their thing. So I was like, aha, they bake in-house here, so maybe I can do a special request. So I went up to the cashier and I asked them, do you guys sell unsliced milk toast? And they said no. And so I said, well, what if I just bought, do you guys bake it in-house? And he's like, yeah, they come out around 3 every day. And I'm like, well, what if I just bought them and you guys don't slice it for tomorrow? And he said, oh, let me ask the manager. And the manager was totally cool with it. So yay, I got my milk toast, but then we had to come back the very next day to get them. So that was my journey to find unsliced honey toast. So you guys, if you ever want to make honey toast at home on your own, go to Paris Baguette and call them ahead of time before 3 so that they can reserve and not slice it for you. So I did all the hard work for you. You're welcome. No, it's really not that big of a deal. I've actually never had a honey toast before, and I've only seen it through photos, and I know like a bunch of my friends have been to places like Honeyberry and just like new cafes popping up everywhere that have these honey toasts. Actually, when I went to Big Mug Coffee, I just noticed there's like this huge trend of honey toast popping up. There was like the garlic butter honey toast, the honey toast, and just like all these different ideas. So I thought, why don't I make a matcha honey toast? Growing up, I used to put condensed milk on my toast and I always loved how that tasted. So what if I mix it with matcha? And I knew the matcha would clump up if I put it directly into the condensed milk. So I thought, let's mix it with a little bit of butter just to get the oils in, and then pour it into the condensed milk. That way it kind of has a butteriness that really brings out the flavor. Holy moly, it totally worked. When you toast it in the oven, it kind of caramelizes, the sugar caramelizes on top, almost making it feel like you know how like cheese crusts up, like Parmesan cheese, it crusts up and then it's kind of hard? That's exactly how the matcha condensed milk tasted like on this brick toast. It was delicious. I loved it so much. There was the California roll toast. To be honest, it was inspired by my poke bowl that I've been eating so much of lately. Every time I see poke on TV or on someone's Instagram, I'm like, oh, I must get some poke bowl right now. And they're popping up everywhere too, which I'm really, really excited about. I took the crab meat, the imitation crab meat, and I just mix it with QP mayo, and because the California roll has avocados in there already, I thought having a layer of avocado toast, the California roll, like the crab meat, some cucumber sticks, and furikake would be amazing. And that one turned out really, really good. I don't know, they all turned out really well, I think. The only one that I wasn't truly happy with, to be honest with you, was the Thanksgiving one. And even though it had turkey, cranberry sauce, and brie, I felt like I could have taken it to the next level by adding like mashed potatoes or gravy on there to really complete the Thanksgiving meal. But again, I didn't have enough time. For those of you that asked me in the comments, did you make it all in one day? No. In fact, I actually did this over a span of 5 days where I gave myself a schedule, 5 every day, and then we would edit it down. Another shout out to him for his amazing creative video editing skills. He did such a good job with it. Oh my gosh, that opening scene where it has like my hands grabbing all the toast, that was all his mastermind. So shout out to Nate, he's amazing. And yes, those bite marks were truly all mine. You have to quality control, right? To be honest, no, I did not test them before I made them on screen. Just, I don't know, I feel like I was very confident with how these would turn out. Nobody tests or nobody like measures things out when you're making toast, so I didn't feel like I needed to do that. I just eyeballed, and I feel pretty confident in my cooking skills that I could eyeball and just do it on a whim, and to be honest, they turned out really good. There's one more toast that I feel like I really wanted to show you guys but didn't get a chance to, so there may be a follow-up to this. Remember the other day when I told you guys that Zappos had given me $50 to spend as a courtesy because my shoe split in half? Well, it didn't take me long to figure out which shoes I wanted. I had told you guys I've been lusting after these pom-pom sandals for a while, and they're a particular one by Sam Edelman called the Gretchen, and for the longest time it was sold out. But all of a sudden I saw it pop back on Zappos. I just happened to be looking for it just to see if someone might have returned it or if they got a new size run back in, and guess what? They did! I think it was probably a return. I'm not sure because not the full size run was back, but yeah, they have two colors, the caramel and this other like army green with white, but I really wanted the caramel color because it has like these cool pink tassels that I thought were so pretty. So anyways, it's finally here, so I wanted to show you guys the unboxing of the Gretchen. Here I have my box, I already opened it, and the Gretchen. Okay, it looks like this might have been a return because there's like tape on the box. I don't know, I hope it's not worn or anything. I ordered a 7.5 and yeah. Oh, it's so pretty! Oh my gosh. Just like the details and everything, it is so beautiful. And the tassels. Okay. Here is the shoe front. It has a toe loop to hold my foot in, and then 3 straps, 2 of the same one and 1 thicker one in the middle. And the coolest thing is there's pom-poms just hanging out from the straps right here. So it's super cute. And then there's this really long, I guess you can call these straps or ties, wraps around your leg. And then on the tassel, it has these like gold and pearl beads right here that just gives it a little bit more of a flare. Oh, they're so beautiful. It's just like the different colors. So if you look closely on the straps, they have these, it's almost like mirror like. These two are the same, and then the thicker one has a little bit of embroidery. It reminds me of like a Moroccan sandal, but I love all the colors. During the summer, I just want to wear really colorful things, and in fact, it's really hard for me to make like a monochromatic outfit for work, for board meetings or whatnot, because I don't really own anything solid. I recently had to go shopping because I felt like all my clothes were too colorful and too florally for a professional setting, so I had to just get like a plain black dress, which but it has cute detailings like scallops on there, so I feel a little bit more, I don't know, fancy. No, not fancy, so that it feels a little bit less boring to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love like all black clothes, but for me, I usually pair it with something else that pops out a little bit. But this dress right here that I'm wearing today is by Madewell, and it also has really beautiful embroideries too. It's just a plain shift dress. Unfortunately, I don't think it goes with these sandals here today, does it? No, I don't think it does, but I think I will wear this all summer. I love Sam Edelman. They're one of my favorite shoe brands. Just everything in his line is so, so comfortable. I have no doubt that these will be excellent as well. So how about we try them on? With the tassels, and now I'm just gonna take these tassels and just tie them. I'm gonna wrap it around my leg. I'll do it twice actually. I'll do it lower and then a little higher. I'm just gonna tie it in the back because I think it looks better if it's from the back. Knot it real quick. And there we go. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And it fits perfectly. I am a true 7.5. But it's just so colorful and it makes me feel so like happy. They feel like slippers almost because they have like this toe ring right here, and then we can move the pom-poms along anywhere. There we go! Oh my goodness. Amazing. Oh, it's coming off. So yeah, these are my new favorite shoes. Have you guys ever bought something that just made you feel so happy because you love them so much? I feel like these shoes are it for me. Just all the pretty colors and the bright pops of pink. I don't know, I feel like I'm a really colorful person, so having color in my life just makes me so happy. And if you like them, I'll put a link to them at the bottom. They're called Sam Edelman Gretchen and they're beautiful. I think Nordstrom actually has them on sale right now, but for some reason on Zappos they're still full price, but they gave me the free $50, so it comes out to like the same price. I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. Oh, So that concludes my vlog for today. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching, and if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. This is my new Wild Honeysuckle channel where, again, I'll be talking about girly stuff, maybe behind the scenes stuff to my food, but anything goes here, and it's just a way to get to know me a little bit more and just have some girl time. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye! But it's just so colorful and it makes me feel so like happy.